This is episode 7 of Valley of the Doom.
Whoa! Not lucky number 11.
Well, level 6, episode
That was
6.
not what you promised.
I said I was going to mix them all up. They're all going to be bad action movies from the early 2000s now.
Okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's 8?
Hateful Eight.
That's not
early
a bad
2000s.
action
Yeah, not a bad movie
or
or
action movie. It's none of those
also
things.
not even a pun. It's literally the numbers in the name.
Well, I don't.
Wow,
follow
that
my-
was a swing and a miss.
I don't follow my own rules.
Ah, he's a rebel without a cause.
Yeah, has Tim ever
Besides,
followed
I got yelled at last time for spoiling the other things I would say. Why would I say what I would really say?
Well, I don't know, because you've established precedent.
No, I've never been elected for anything.
Oh my god.
That was low, and I appreciate it.
This guy here. Thank you so much for coming back for episode 7 of Valley of the Doomed. We really, really appreciate everybody that's watching and or listening for being a patron, especially Shaper's celebrity friends that are now watching the show because he's on it.
Oh, like Alex.
Alex would never watch anything that I put out.
That's why.
Yeah,
Dan's
they are
putting it
like
out.
frenemies
Oh, fair.
to the extreme. Am I stepping on the dog there?
I mean, Alex is definitely very into me, but also he's dealing with it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
There's a cool down period.
Yeah. He just can't accept how hot he is for me, and I understand.
he definitely screams man who represses all of his emotions.
Yes,
Absolutely.
but then screams other things in order to cover his repression.
And
It's very, look over there.
for listeners, not Alex, that was Carl with a C, different Alex who has been invited to be on shows and won't because he doesn't like RPGs.
Because RPGs require you to exhibit yourself.
Well, he does that. You guys were playing Dreadfleet for months, and he would always talk with a pirate accent during. I'm like, this is perfect. You could fit in so well. And he's like, no, I don't like those kind of games.
Yep.
He played Hero Quest with us, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not talking about Heinrich.
And when he played
Okay.
Hero Quest, he was very on himself. He was trying to play the game seriously. It was very incorrect.
And you had the perfect counter for that, which was open all the doors and we die.
Got him.
You can check those out on our YouTube. They're pretty funny. Me trying to be the GM for that was unlike anything else.
I was sad that did not get a continuation, but I also understand that it's my fault.
No, we could do it again. It was just over the summer, and it's really hard to schedule stuff like that, especially with
I would gladly
4
continue
people
that
involved.
and continue to, be a problem.
Continue to yes.
Yeah, be a problem.
Well, scheduling?
No, be a problem with making the game not go well.
I think it went fine.
Yeah, it was.
I think it
I
went fine,
had a
too.
great time.
You guys lost. I did my job.
Yeah, I mean, we
Pretty
lost.
sure.
I did my job.
Wasn't there one that you were the only one that got out alive?
No, I don't think so.
Or maybe it was Tim's
I got
character.
out, yeah.
That was really funny. I would like to play more of that.
I'd like to watch people suffer. I mean, I just I like it when people suffer playing games. That's the bottom line. My favorite games are Blood Bowl and Kingdom Death.
Oh, yeah. There's
Blood Bowl
nothing
and
but
Kingdom Death
suffering
have
in both of
common.
those games.
People suffer. It's disappointment. It's people watching their egos get crushed. What more could you
Oh,
want?
and scrapping together just for that last chance, that last bit of hope. Well, maybe, but maybe.
Double
Okay, now
ones.
I've left both my feet again. All right, but maybe.
Why all my dice in my dice
Correct.
tray? Oh, probably
Your son.
Felix.
Which might explain why I'm playing a dumb rich guy who isn't helping us out. I don't know.
I don't know. He's punching things to death.
He really is.
Yeah.
Pretty
he really is.
efficiently.
I'm sorry for that. I wish that I was a little more ineffective.
But dice are dice sometimes.
I should have put less points into actually being good at something and more points into arbitrarily useless skills.
To
I
be-
think
okay.
I want to say it balances out because you're always like, roll to convince me.
That's true.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Yeah.
okay, this is annoying and in the way. Also, Giuseppe, where are you? We don't know.
It is really funny.
Yeah, if
we have a very good idea where Giuseppe is.
Dead? No. Giuseppe.
Well, I was going to say,
Giuseppe's running for Congress, obviously.
Joe's EpiPen.
based off of another Joe, Tim and Danny are very used to having somebody who's actively trying not to be helpful.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
For
Papa, we have
200
two of them currently.
At least one knows how to throw bombs.
That's true.
We were literally being attacked by like flying flaming skulls, and we're all just like fighting for our lives. And
That
this
was
character
cool.
is going to the mayor, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna need to send you this invoice, and you're gonna need to pay us first
For nothing.
For nothing. We're actively being attacked. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God.
Then he started spitting on the house so it didn't burn as fast.
Yep.
So that was kind of
This is
helping.
some good. I
Yeah.
want to play a game with that guy.
I want to see
Very
how
fun to
far
play.
you
I don't
get.
know.
to be fair.
I don't know if I can handle Shaper and JB at the same table.
And Ben.
And
my
Ben?
God.
Yeah.
I don't want to GM that game.
The key is that
one
it doesn't
shot,
go
dual
anywhere.
one shot.
That's the key is it doesn't go anywhere.
That means Tim has to be the sane one.
That sounds awful.
I think it would be really great to force Tim into straight man.
Yeah, he's been in that position before, and it's pretty funny. Check out Elite Eight Showdown.
Yeah. I'm talking about playing against character type.
I want a one shot of that.
That table.
Yep.
Chaos.
Are you
That
good?
table.
Okay. Well, I don't have to prep it though.
What do you have to prep? We're not going to do anything useful.
Yeah.
It's just be me being mad about it.
Like literally the one shot could be put him in a room,
Mm-hmm.
find the key and unlock the door, and they'll be entertaining for 3
We could
hours.
do that Pathfinder one shot I wrote where everybody plays a shoonie.
Oh, that's right.
That would be so
Or you could
fun.
just like have like a session 0 and not get through the end of session 0.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
that's enough.
I got okay. If somebody
roll your ability score.
I got it.
I don't want to do it.
since all
JB's rolling
patrons are
rock and a
listening to
Hershey's
this,
Kiss. It's like, well,
if somebody sends the core rulebook for Traveler to P.O. Box G, West Oneonta, New York, 13861, I will run those 4 people through character creation of Traveler because there's a decent chance you die before you finish making your character in that game.
I'm in.
yeah. So you're saying there's a way out before we start?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm definitely
So I
in.
put it out there. It's canon now.
All right, I'm definitely into that.
I don't know anything about Traveler other than that, and I think it's sci-fi.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, sounds good.
Get killed. I think my brother was really into that actually. I remember him talking about that specifically.
I made this mistake of closing Foundry because it was being weird, and now it won't open.
What'd you do that for?
Well, you don't need Foundry.
Did you click
All
on the
you,
right
all
foundry?
you have to do is look at Tim's screen.
Yeah, just look at my screen.
Yeah, but I like running around the map, like randomly.
Yeah. Well,
So I need it.
That's because you're like trying to play the game.
No, I'm trying to cause you guys more trouble by bringing the madness to you.
I understand. Well, I think we balance each other out well in that regard because like I'm like a heavy like weight stone holding us in place.
Yes, you're walking slowly, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm on over here, and then come back.
But you also are the only person in the group who's earned my respect. So
I mean, because I do run down the hallway, I bring them back, and then I kill them
you
with crowbars.
crowbar like a champ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I built a baseball character or
That
something.
vixen has a vicious arm.
The best part is
Jian.
that you've been just kicking ass, but you have 1 fate point left.
Yeah,
So
1 total fate point. Hey, by the way, do we get our fortune points back yet? No.
Your what?
Fortune points?
That seems silly.
Yeah, I know. We're not done with the dungeon. We're not getting them back yet. I know. I was just...
Fortune points can come back whenever, really.
Oh,
Whenever
so
I decide,
when you remember...
that's usually
That's
the
a big
case.
part of it.
Yeah, this is me reminding you that we're not in combat.
They
so-
normally do it like, I think, but rule of thumb is
I still
like,
have 7 fortune points, so I'm not worried about
it's like once
Could
every
you,
other
like,
session or something like that.
shush
So
and help my plight of nothing to roll anymore?
The general rule of thumb is the start of every session. So I equate that to roughly 4 or 5 episodes.
it. Well, no,
But it usually when I remember, so I try to fit it in at like an appropriate moment.
some bad GM.
So what happened last time?
Well,
I
before we get
wrecked
to
some
that,
shit.
I started to say thank you to our patrons.
You did it.
So I want to say the
You did it.
the
Hooray.
usual shout out to our highest tier patrons at time of recording: James, Cliffjumper, Briarmage, Bicon, Wizardskills, Leroy, Otis, Tony Hot Hands, Cider Drinker,
Tony
Dagna,
Hot
and our King Ding Doppeldoggers, ExPaxis, Krob, Tau, and IronMaize. Thank you. Super extra.
I was really bad and I kicked the table while you were saying that. So if you'd like to do that over, you might.
Wow.
From memory.
Yeah. Please without looking at it.
Cider Drinker, James.
Jesse.
Tony Hot Hands.
Yeah, that's right. What happened last time? You fought a bunch of beastmen,
Mhm.
and then a bunch
And
of
we're pretty
beastmen
much done with
attacked
that.
you, and then you found more beastmen that ambushed you, and then you found a hole in the ceiling and climbed up it,
It's game repetitive.
and convinced Cedric to follow you.
Cedric did not climb up it.
He was pulled up
Yeah.
against his will, sort of.
He blacked out.
And girl has gone down the hallway to the west and has found stairs leading up.
We're
2 up,
just
1
like-
down, right?
We're just like parasites that live in water, climbing up unknown holes.
That was
That got a little weird.
confusing and alarming at the same time.
Yep.
Yes.
Like the dreaded Kandiru.
Oh, you know why it won't open again? I'm trying to open the goddamn Southland one again.
I said, are you opening the correct one?
I ignored you.
Apparently. I'm just trying to help.
And in general, that seems to be a good policy.
I'm used to being ignored today.
I mean, I got ignored for 2 kill shots. So
I have to have a little
Yeah, that's
self-deprecating
actually kind
humor.
of something that get in the comments, people. Cedric totally one-shot 2 people.
Yeah.
And Dan was just like, no.
Yeah. That's correct.
He didn't one-shot them. They were already hit. They already taken damage.
Nope, he
I
one-shot both of them. He said
one-shotted
it.
them.
Yeah.
Twice.
You both one-shot those
That's the
2
only
dudes
reason why I
4 times.
respect you is because you're the only person who seems to have a better arm than me.
I can't throw things though, so
Me either. We're definitely like we definitely need to find our superstar QB. Thrower, sorry.
Girl.
Perception check up
See
my
a
hallway.
set of stairs leading up. You can make an average perception check, sure.
Average means I get bonuses.
Plus 20.
Cool. 4 success levels.
All right, so you see a pile of rubble and bones and things at the top of the stairs with a skull sitting on top.
Rubble
What kind of
meaning
skull?
meaning the
Cedric
hallway
doesn't
is
know.
blocked.
No.
Oh.
The hall here is very tall.
Oh, like high roof, high ceiling.
You see, like, from the stairs up is very much like carved hallways again, not so much just rough natural tunnel.
Which way is the skull facing?
Towards you. And it
It's also
winks.
blinking.
Just kidding.
Red eyes.
From the depths of its empty sockets, red lights glow.
I'm gonna go peek up over the rocks.
Okay. So this looks just like the little pile of bones you found near the beginning, those first set of stairs from the winch room.
Yeah, I step over them.
And you see a larger pile of rocks. And then you see the hallway makes like a more than 90-degree turn to the left.
Can I peek around the corner?
You can climb over the rubble there. But it's like more rubble and looks not like the first pile with the skull on top looks like it was taken from this bigger pile and like arranged. This looks like just a bunch of rocks fell down.
Mm.
So
I'm
the
gonna
first
peek-
one's just rubble, and the second one's like rubble on the
The
top.
first one's like another like pile of dead, like a cairn,
Yeah.
probably. And
Kinda
the second one's
Didn't
probably
we find one of
just
those
like-
outside?
Yeah, that's what he just said.
I was listening to him.
Yeah.
Wow, ignored again.
I listened to you. Thank you. I'm looking over the big rock pile. Can I like look around the corner?
You see it goes a little ways and then there's like a wall.
I'm gonna go knock on the wall.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock. Is it solid?
No.
Where's all the rocks coming from? Like, is it a cave-in type situation or a collapsed wall type situation?
Did you look around?
Yeah.
Looking around the hallway, you can see there's like it clearly caved in from the top.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Like a big
If you had
rough
dark
space.
vision, you would have been able to see that.
I do have night vision.
Oh, she has
As
night
a-
vision, so she
as
could have seen
reference.
that. without
Dan,
having
did you
to
know that
ask.
she has night vision?
Yes.
All right. I turn around. Oh. Now that I'm looking at the map where you've moved me,
Don't look at the map.
I'm looking at a map.
Do you have navigation?
I do have navigation. No, I don't. I lied.
Just night vision.
Look at you guy. Everybody at the table always says, "Yeah, I do," and then looks at their sheet. Oh no, I don't. Never mind.
We all
Well,
have navigation. We
I
all
will
have it.
throw it
It's a
out there.
basic skill.
That for the entirety of Southlands, I assumed I had all things at all times, and I was very wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't until like episode 60 you guys finally realized, oh, I had to have advances in it to actually use the advanced skill.
Well, it wasn't until
Yes!
episode 45 she knew she had to have a
Well-
character sheet with numbers on it.
No, I'm not JB.
Well played.
Navigation is a basic skill, so I
You're
could
basic.
roll it technically.
Also,
a
both
navigation
literally and
test.
figuratively,
Challenging.
contractually.
While she's rolling this, what's everybody else doing as girl just
Carnally.
disappeared into the darkness?
Coming out of a blacked out super.
I can't believe you. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't believe you did that. You just like backflipped up that hole. It was pretty dope. I don't know why I'm looking up when you came from down though.
Well, I am taller than you.
Oh yeah, that's accurate. That is a fact. So where'd that girl go?
-3 success levels.
Okay.
Way. So I'll
Uh,
follow.
Looks like end of a hallway.
Yeah.
I'm going to wander back into your vision before you get too far, but I'm going to be carrying the extra skull.
Okay. So as Alda starts heading up the hallway, the girl disappeared down. Girl's coming back and holding a skull in her hand.
I'm going to
There you are.
reach into my bag of jewelry. I have 68 gold worth of jewelry in my bag, and I'm going to pull out a little bauble that is worth 1 gold, and I'm going to drop it through the hole and say, "Find me, Giuseppe." I'm gonna start leaving a trail for him.
It lands in the fire down below.
Okay, well, but yeah,
I mean,
he'll know that's where I was and where I went. So I can leave 67 more baubles.
Breadcrumbs of
Literally
gold piece.
The best.
Smarter than a sewer, that's for
Right.
sure.
He'll know it's mine. It has my family sigil on it.
You stamp all your own coins?
It's not a coin. This is like
Just the bauble.
Just like some baubles and
Okay.
jewelry.
Hi, friend.
Hello.
I'm gonna offer you the skull.
Oh.
There's another pile.
Another.
They're like the one from before, where there's a pile and it was on top and I brought it back.
I think Cedric would enjoy this.
Okay.
Let's see what he has to say. Cedric?
It's Lord Von Ponce to you, wench.
Apologies, Lord Von Ponce. Girl found a skull.
Ooh,
Would you like it?
I think I might.
There you go.
You're all right.
Oh, you gave me a gift. I like you now.
That's how it works. I'm also British because she's British.
Dan, I'm stuck. Move my token.
Are you stuck in a wall?
I am stuck in a hole.
What kind of skull has she given me? This will affect how well I like her.
It's another Ungor skull with little nubby horns. Little nubs.
These nubs can impale.
Mm,
You hit
yes.
it just right. Twice.
All right, nubby Ungor skull.
It matched.
Nubby, nubby,
I've
nubby.
got a gory Ungor skull. I mean, it's because it's currently gory. And I've got a good chucking skull. And I have a kind of broken Ungor skull. So now I got a nubby Ungor skull. I'm going to need a bag soon.
If you have a if you have a good chucking skull, is that what you said?
Yeah, I got a good chucking skull.
All right, so we still need to find a big chucking skull.
I was thinking that too.
I walk away.
To where? What'd you find, by the way, when you went down? Was that the down one or the up one that
Up.
you did?
Up.
Up, one of them, so there's still another up.
And then from where I'm standing, I point to the right and I point up and then I point down.
All right.
That's
To your left is up. To your right is down.
girl.
Well, if I'm facing them, to my right is.
Oh, okay. You're facing. I didn't realize you were facing them.
A
goodness.
fellow girl.
So this rough cavern where you're number 20
You
is
followed-
illuminated with a golden light
Okay.
from up those stairs.
Ooh.
Rough steps have been carved into the western passage, which is sloped upward steeply.
Repeat that again.
Rough steps have been carved into the western passage, which is sloped upward steeply.
Okay.
Almost a tongue twister.
The northern passage,
Almost, like it's on its way.
really
Yeah.
more eastern passage, dips down abruptly for an almost vertical drop.
Oh.
With your torches and those with night vision can see that it basically it looks like it just stops. When you get a little bit closer, you see it's just a very sheer drop. But you can tell they have basically contour lines as the steps that are very close together to show that it's very steep. Alda, you fell off the edge.
No, I didn't.
You're over the edge.
No, I'm not. This map is weird.
I am following, but I'm lagging behind, mostly muttering to myself about skulls and Giuseppe. And
So
at this rate, I'm going to have Giuseppe's skull for my collection.
we do we want to go up these other stairs over here to the
There's a golden light coming from that direction.
left?
Not flickering like fire. Constant.
Do you want to jump off this cliff instead?
Not particularly.
Okay, up.
Could you say that again? Not part what?
Not particularly.
Yeah,
There's a couple extra vowels and L's in there.
I was very impressed with that. I couldn't even do it.
The one time on
Particularly.
Beards Using Skulls when Tim said Dwarves,
Do water.
Sometimes it just needs a little bit more stank on
it
it.
was really funny.
Do water.
All right, so as you head up those steep stairs to the west,
Oh, the steep?
and stop where girl is. Don't go any farther than that.
Stop on the steep stairs.
Are they sloped as well? These steep stairs?
Stop on the steep,
Yeah.
Steep slope stairs.
Steep slope stairs.
Steep
Yes.
Ascend the
slope,
steep
sheer
slope stairs.
stairs.
Sheer steep slope stairs.
Sheepalapadoo.
Now you're just making up wood.
Yeah,
All right, real
Yeah, we're
quick,
trying to be serious here.
which the bit.
I'm gonna share a picture in the Discord chat of what you see at the top of these steep stairs.
No, thank
This
you.
better be an auditorium-sized arena space.
And then you can describe what you see.
Oh, it's an auditorium-sized arena space.
Oh, look at that. Look at that arena space. It's so adequately sized.
I've seen
Now.
bigger.
Oh, why is there a name with it? That's dumb. Don't look at the name of the
You're out of the good list.
Oh, it doesn't show you that. Never mind.
Wait, where'd you post this?
Somewhere.
I'm not going to repeat it because you're not paying attention.
I thought you said the Discord. I checked the Discord is not there.
It kind
It
of
hadn't loaded yet.
It kind of looks like that thing from Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh yeah, it does kind of look like that, except with a goatsy above it.
It's a door.
Wait, where's
Is
the
it
goat?
door?
I don't see a goat.
Oh, the goatsy, that hole that's being spread out there right above it.
Are those hands?
Goat see? Yeah, it kind of looks like it's like the hand guy from Pan's
Yeah.
Labyrinth.
Yeah,
We see a Guillermo del Toro creation.
But there's the thing
Not a
going
sponsor.
and it's behind him.
It would be though.
Can I roll?
This is a person like knelt in prayer. Can I do a lore theology check?
Sure.
So say it looks like he's laying down.
It looks like a person lying prone with their hands in that position, and you see these white lights
There's an actual door here
extending
too.
out. There is an open door. The door opens into the room past this person.
I can't really tell.
is that person like breathing? Do they look like they're breathing?
They don't look like they're breathing.
Are they moving in any way?
You don't see any movement.
Okay. So obviously what we're dealing with here is a zombie that is actively casting fireball down this hallway. So what I think that we do is send someone forward to maybe convince him to not do that.
I go forward and I check it out.
No, convince him not to do that.
And we were very clear.
Not to do that.
0 positive success levels to perceive what is causing the light down the hallway as I approach the room.
Okay. You see above this person's splayed out hands is that little like center of those white lines extending out.
Mhm.
Like the center of it is glowing bright golden. And the lines are all gold.
Because perception has to do with the senses. If I go into the light, does it burn me? Or hurt me or anything? Like, is it fancy feeling light?
Fancy feeling like.
You touch it.
Just the light, not the thing.
But the light, not the thing.
Yeah, does the light actually do anything to me or is it just light?
like the
Like,
light
you
that is
feel like
casting.
you can like push on it a little bit,
The photons?
but it's got like resistance, and once you let go, it like springs back. It's like whoom, whoom, whoom.
It's jelly light. Taut jelly light.
All right, I'm going to put both my hands around it and pull.
You go to grab it, but it's like a wall. Like there's like an invisible wall around these things, and you can't actually grab it.
So can I not go through the doorway or is it just the thing?
You try to walk through the doorway.
Yeah, that's the next step.
So it feels like there's a wall. It has a little bit of give to it again, but it's like there's an invisible wall there.
For anybody walking up behind me, you see me attempting to keep walking through it with my shoulder, like just going, but actually making no progress.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm gonna help my friend girl out. I'm going to come up behind her and try to pick her up and push her through.
Okay. Make a strength test for me.
Excellent. Sorry, madam. But I got pretty good. Is it just a challenging or is it easy?
Just challenging.
Just challenging. In that case, with strength, I got if I was 31 and I rolled 28, would that be a 0 or a 1 success?
A one.
success level.
1 success level.
Can I use
Describe
my
exactly what you're doing here.
Can I use my strength too?
Depends on how he describes this.
Fair.
Well, I just, I grab her by her upper calves because she's a lady, so I'm not going to touch her inappropriately, but lifting her up by her upper calves and then turning her perpendicular and trying to battering ram her through the...
Okay. So you try to battering ram her, and girl suffers 1 point of damage as the wall like recoils back and smashes you in the head.
Whoa.
Oh, ow! And I just go limp and I start flailing at you. Go, put me down!
Mr. Dan, would I be able to use and evaluate to try to see if this is like magical in nature or maybe...
It's very clearly
Yes,
magic.
magic, yes.
Right, I don't know magic though, so I just figured if it looks expensive, maybe it's magic.
Who's the...
Is magic expensive?
Usually.
Okay, then yes, expensive, because it's magic.
Okay.
You can't get in the room. It's like the magic door.
Is
So-
anybody else nearby, like where the two of us are?
I followed a bit.
Yeah, I'm probably behind
Yeah, I
you
assumed
next
everybody
to...
was right
I-
up there.
I grab Alda and try to throw her through the door.
Oh.
Do you let him or do you resist or?
I think I might resist. Pardon me, sir. She's much larger than me.
All right. I'm just trying to throw everything.
I rolled an 89, so
I rolled a
90. So,
Oh.
Let's say you try to dodge, I assume, versus...
I was just doing like an opposed strength, but I could do dodge.
Oh, opposed strength makes
that's
sense.
good. Yeah.
Maybe we can try to communicate with the dude in there. Like maybe he's like putting up the shield as like a last wall of defense against a whole bunch of beastmen or something.
I grab Greg by his underwear and chuck him in.
I will resist actively.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. And I'll like bang my pole arm down, like donk, donk, donk.
On the floor?
Yeah,
Okay.
like outside of the doorway.
It's like ting, ting, ting on like a flagstone. with
Like a
your-
trolley.
Pardon me.
No response.
Hello.
You try wiggling your fingers at him like this.
Booga booga boo.
What if you did a prayer thingy?
What could I do? How can Mimidia help us today?
Myrmidia is all about like what again? What's her deal?
Battle,
Oh, battle.
logic,
Strategic warfare.
Gotcha.
civilization.
Mm.
No breathing.
Clearly everything we need to get through this doorway.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, okay. I could do the blessing of righteousness. And one of our weapons would count as magical. And if this is magical, maybe the magic can counteract that magic.
Can I propose something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I reach into my bag and pull out a hand mirror. Perhaps you could bless this hand.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Why?
A magical hand mirror. And then, I don't know if they taught you in the graveyard about light and reflection. But perhaps we could, with a magical mirror, reflect the light back at the source and turn its energy upon itself.
Make it sparklier?
Dear Mimidia, please
I don't-
grant me the
I don't
strength
know
to
what it
bless
would
this
do.
mirror, as sometimes the most potent and deadly weapon is our own reflection. 47.
Savage.
Skill is 48.
Wow. Okay.
Boom.
So what?
So now the mirror is magical.
Oh, so you turn the mirror
It reflected
to magic. Okay.
It
that's
reflected
cool.
real good.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's a magically.
And now whenever we
Mirror.
look in it, we're all like, we have unicorn horns and we're puking rainbows.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a filter.
Nice prayer.
Tradesman.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Do the
So
thing.
I'm going to go up and I'm going to line it up real nice, right? And just put that mirror right there. And the light's coming out. And then I shoot the light back. And then the barrier goes down and we all become rich.
What are you
Rolled
rolling?
13. That roll, I just explained what I was doing.
Okay, so we'll call it a dexterity test to line it up just right, and nothing seems to happen.
Trade engraver.
No,
Okay.
you're definitely not engraving anything.
Secret signs.
Nope.
Well, I'm spent.
Dexterity.
I'm just okay. I was gonna preemptively say no there, but that's
Yeah.
what I already said.
I
so
gotcha.
yes.
Yeah, so that'll be
So you
yeah.
line it up just right with a 13, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Yeah, obviously, this barrier is not magical. Otherwise, that would have worked.
It's not magic. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Give me back my mirror.
Yep, there you go.
I then catch a glance at myself in the reflection, and immediately I'm horrified. What is on my head? And what?
It's like a bad TikTok
rainbow.
filter.
Oh,
He's trying to push the.
I was like, why is he pushing his tongue back in his mouth? What's happening?
It's all the rainbow vomit.
Yeah, I got it now. I forgot about the rainbow vomit.
Stand back! Stand back! It's coming out of my mouth.
See, not all vomit is bad. Just Dan's vomit.
All right, so
Oh, Beastman vomit. Yeah,
He was
So-
so offended.
I was like, what?
I have a talent that I think might work here.
Okay.
Have we tried to like pierce this thing with like daggers or pole axes or
I
anything
threw
like
two of my
that?
friends at it.
That's
servants.
accurate.
Well, no, one is my friend. One of them might be my friend.
Well, and
Look at that.
You threw one. You tried to throw another.
so I
We'd
would
be friends if she let me throw her.
I would like to try to cut this non-magical barrier.
With
A dagger?
okay.
A non-magical dagger. Seems appropriate.
Not-
Non-magical and for a
Do you like
non-magical effect.
stab it? or
No, I
do
like
you
try to cut it off like a slice of cheese for like some crackers.
Okay.
Does it work?
What'd you roll?
Don't worry about it.
You go to cut it, and like instead of being able to cut through it, it like has a extra bright flash, and the knife is like thrown out of your hand, and it's all like bent,
Oh, goodness.
and like your hand kind of like stings almost.
So what we're experiencing here is what a lot of people like to call, I'm not sure what this is. So maybe try it with a bigger axe or something, probably. It was probably just because this dagger's very weak. It was a weak dagger. More of a cheese knife.
You're talking about all this stuff. I'm down on all fours looking at these guys' hands. And then I'm gonna like line my hands up with his.
Okay.
And be like, high 10, low 10.
Low 10.
No 10.
And then I'm gonna knock on the ground and I'm asking the DM if it is dirt or rocks.
It's rock.
I can't dig through rock. God
I mean, you can.
Putting
Dwarves
your
do it all
hands
the
up
time. That's what
against
this whole
his,
place was made out
you
of.
like,
Dwarves do that.
it feels warm, but not like you're touching human skin, but like putting your hands up on it. Like it doesn't feel like you did before.
Oh, like it didn't feel like the other part of the wall?
Yeah, when you tried to like grab one of the lines.
So I knock on the ground a whole bunch and I'm like, this is rock. It's like terrible. I can't really dig through rock. And I'm like, my hands are cold. So I put it back up against his hands. And then I kind of like winkle my fingers against his fingers.
His hands don't move at all.
Kinky.
Well, you guys are all talking and I'm just doing this on the floor. Can I come in?
Gotta love puzzles.
Yeah,
If I can't bash my way through it, it's not a
it's
puzzle.
not a real puzzle. Yeah.
10? No.
All right,
Make
well,
like
good
an
episode, everybody. Thanks
intuition
for
check
coming.
to, I don't know, but
Okay.
can I make an intuition check and see if maybe Alda
Yeah.
knows more?
We have tried to talk to him, right? We've done that?
Mhm.
Okay.
2 success levels.
You feel like looking at this, like as you guys look at the image, you see those rays of light are arranged like the same way as his hands. Like there's 4 rays coming out of each side and 1 up the middle, like from his thumbs.
Am I actually touching his hands or am I
No.
touching? Okay, there's something between me
Yeah.
and his hands. Can I like push at that to touch his hands?
Again, there's a little bit of
Better
resistance and it like wobbles back.
Can I try a piece of, gold in there?
Where?
Like in the goop?
In the goop?
Yeah, like the goop barrier. Because it's all wobbly, right? Like jello?
Well, I mean, it's invisible. Like the only thing you
You're
see are the
invisible.
white line, the golden lines are emitting light.
Yeah, try to put a coin in that little square in the middle there.
It just like you push it up against it and then it just drops down.
Okay.
Can I poke the rocks the light is touching?
Sure.
Do they give?
They feel like rocks.
Can I pry them out of the wall?
Can you?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's got a crowbar.
You do have a crowbar. You can start working at that. It'll be a while.
Okay.
Can we play the lights beams like they're the strings of a lute?
You can't you can't like manipulate them like
I'm
that.
out of ideas.
That was a good one, though.
Yeah,
Like that.
you're actually very close. I'll tell you.
Yes, we're standing inches away from it.
Okay.
Who was close? The crowbar or the music one?
What?
I think the music one.
Yeah. Can I start singing to myself as I work?
Sure. Whistle while you work.
Cool.
What if we try like drumming it if it's not like a string instrument?
With.
Well, like my fist or like a dagger. Not like trying to like hit it, but like a tap. Like is it a xylophone or something like that?
So you try to hit one of the strings with a dagger.
Or like the space between.
Space between. So you hit that with a dagger, and it like explodes out of your hand. And this time there's bright flash of light again, but this time the dagger's like split in 2 and all twisted up.
That's actually
And,
kind of
like,
dope.
Yeah.
Your hand like that hurt.
Oh. No, I don't think it.
Why do we have all these infinite daggers? That's what I want to know.
I started with one. It was in my
Yeah.
trappings.
Yeah, those daggers are now ruined.
Okay, cool. So is that hand symbol or that hand sign, is that like related to any particular god or people that follow one of the pre-mentioned gods?
Do you have lore theology?
Yes.
I do.
You tried that before. This doesn't look familiar to
Oh,
you.
right. Yeah, you're right. I remember.
2 thoughts. I rolled the first time and I had 0 positive success levels or the strength test to chop at rocks.
Okay.
And then I rolled a second time because I have entertainment sing. And I'm literally humming to myself as I work and I got 2 positive success levels.
Okay. So you're making progress on chipping away parts of this rock, but it's like very hard rock.
So, and there were no other ways to go outside of jumping off a cliff out of this area, correct?
Mhm.
Dope.
Or back down that hole.
Well, back down the hole.
Not
Wasn't there a
yard.
staircase down, or there's
9
like a
feet.
slide down?
No.
So there was 2 ups and 1 down, right?
Yeah, I went on the up and I found the skull,
I
and then the
assume
other
my-
up is this one, and the down is
You said the
cliff jump.
down the cliff thing. That's the down.
Oh, I thought it was like stairs.
They are. They're very, very, very steep and narrow.
Gotcha.
Unless you can climb like me, you ain't making it, bro.
What do you mean? As long as I don't climb like Giuseppe, I think we'll all be fine.
Or climb like Gertie.
Because then we'll be very late to show up and meet the rest of the
Yeah,
party, is
he's
what I
coming.
meant by that.
My lore heraldry wouldn't help, right? Couldn't.
No.
It's not. There's no heraldry in this situation.
If anybody else would like to make a
Recognize.
challenging intuition test, I might.
Oh, I don't want the pity into intuition.
1 success level.
Oh, actually, 1 success level.
All right. So
I'm not intuitive.
We know. You just beat things with this.
yeah, you
Ideally, I beat things with other things.
you feel like there's got to be there's something like clearly this is some kind of magical ward to keep people whatever out of this room, but you don't have any spellcasters in the party. There must be some kind of trick to this, and I will say that girl has gotten very close in figuring it out.
Oh, maybe we all have to hum in harmony, like come together for, chorus.
That's pretty good. Nothing happens.
Do we have... Oh,
No,
I almost went
poke
Mina
all the
there.
rocks at
Oh,
once. No, all the rocks at the same time. Do.
Right, like...
Those 9 rocks to touch.
Can we all
You
make
only
the
have
gang
8
sign at the
hands.
same time? If we all make the gang
Yeah.
sign together, and start flashing the gang sign at the same time.
Just
On...
At the
on
wall?
the rocks?
Yeah, just.
Like...
you do the hand symbol on the rocks?
Yes.
Okay. Feels like rocks.
That feels like a rock. Hmm.
I'm just gang signing it here.
Can I, investigate all the rocks? To see if there's anything on any of them?
They seem like rocks.
What
All
if
of them?
I...
Seems like the rocks are
Tap
rocks.
The rock.
Mm-hmm.
You tap in a rock.
With the light beam.
Are we getting hungry?
Nothing. Are you getting hungry?
Standing around here for all this time?
I don't know.
No, you're
Stein-
In a few minutes.
Feels like ages.
It does. It really
It's
does.
been at least 2 weeks.
Outdoor survival. -5 success levels.
Makes sense. You're inside.
Hmm. Perhaps it had to do with the hands. She put her hands on his hands.
Mhm.
Do that, and can I press and open
Ooh.
Where do you press?
on
Speak-
his hands?
Speak friend and enter.
You press on his hands and spread your hands apart,
Yes.
and you feel like that invisible wall the whole way.
What if
nothing
I press on his hands and I press each individual finger?
Again, each one gives you a little bit of resistance, but then it kind of bounces back.
All right, but do that, but really hard though.
No, it hurts.
Yes, I don't want to get hit. Don't want to hurt him if he's living.
So you had 2 success levels on your intuition test before. You feel like it. You feel like this has got to be. You feel like you're definitely this. Something with the hands. It's got to be.
So do the hands.
Do the same thing, but pull it up like a garage door.
What's a garage?
It's like a shed, but bigger.
So I will say, you are incredibly close
Oh,
with what you're trying, but not quite.
So do the same thing, but down.
Oh. Close your fingers.
No, there's a wall there.
Put your
Visible
feet,
wall.
Put your feet on it.
I'll pull it out, maybe. I'm sorry. I don't mean to
beating
keep
up the
doing
mic.
that.
Does that and people still have the picture up to look at?
Yeah, what you can? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, what if we it's a door and we
No.
It's his
Or put your
head?
fingers together afterwards, maybe.
Put your head down too.
Yeah.
No, doesn't work.
Going to take a nap.
You're so close.
You're so close.
Well, okay, so we start like this, right? And then we go whoop,
Nope.
and then we go whoop
No.
again.
So Tim had his hands splayed out with the thumbs touching there, and then closed them all up towards the top, and then opened them back up again. But
Okay, and
nothing
then
happens.
we do it like a bird, right? We go bah. That's what the birds say by me.
Cha-chi-cha.
Oh, no, this is so stupid. Yeah, I put my forehead on my hands afterwards. I go up there and I do the same stupid thing he does. And
Danny
stupid
just
thing
tried
down.
that.
No, okay, but I did
Alda
better.
tried that.
I'm
What
okay,
about
cool.
Feet.
No.
Yeah. Put the feet on it.
There's one specific thing you need to do. You're so close. You're not quite doing it.
All right.
Open sesame.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Please.
Put my hands on it.
It's like you
Does that work?
give it the double bird. No.
Okay, two
Out
ideas.
of ideas.
Two ideas. One would be to. No.
So you figured
no
out
pra-
that
no pressure.
putting your hands where his hands is not working.
Oh, we cover up the little hole where all the lights convene.
How?
Like the same thing. Like we just do it not up against his hands, but up a little bit higher where that thing starts.
And then I line up all my fingers with the lights.
Yeah, that one.
Guess we all put our
You
hands.
see
in
the
different
the
places.
rays of light slowly move back towards the center
Oh,
and get brighter and brighter and brighter as they get back towards the center as Gregory has his hands
It's,
on where the lights are coming from.
it's that one.
My hands look like Gregory's hands. That's really cool.
Oh, I thought you said you were doing it.
I was good. She was already there. I tried.
What
And they,
if it was one of my hands and one
they
of yours?
move back
Yeah,
in,
there's that one.
and as it's getting brighter and brighter as it gets towards the center, and then they get behind your fingers and under your hand, and then it just goes dark. And you stumble forward into the room.
It doesn't go dark
Ugh.
for her though. She has night vision.
So do you.
I need a nap.
You figured it out!
We did it. We saved the day. Adventure over. Everyone saved.
Fastest episode ever.
Typical dungeon puzzle that once you realize the solution seems so easy, but
Yeah.
it can take a while to get there.
You
Yeah.
can always rely on players to
Make it
not
harder.
get it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Like, you don't
Accurate.
actually have to make it hard. We'll make it hard for ourselves.
I was very curious how long it was going to take you guys to figure this one out.
I'm pretty sure you just like gave up.
It only took us 45 minutes. What do you mean?
I mean, I gave you just a little bit of clues, nothing crazy.
No, he really didn't help at all.
Dan's never been helpful towards the party.
I
It's pretty true.
pat the dead man's head. And then I give him his little low 10.
What you realize as you step forward and you look down, and before it looked like a person, and now it looks like a skeleton with their hands, just bone
Oh.
hands up, and there's like wisps of hair still barely, laying on top of a skull, and you
Skull.
pat his head, and a bunch of the hair falls off.
Oh, that poor guy.
Make
He's
a
been here
cool
this whole time. He
test.
died trying to figure out how to open this door.
I'm taking
Girl, make a cool test, challenging.
0 positive success levels.
Okay, so you're not afraid, but you're probably like, whoa.
I grew up in a graveyard.
Oh, fair, yeah.
Okay. How is this gentleman dressed? Is he
In
like a
robes
Deadly.
wizard?
that are like, look aged.
Right.
I'm gonna take that skull.
Wow. It is on brand, but also it was the moment, the way you delivered that.
I'm gonna take that skull.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So anybody else looking in the room, it looks like some kind of workshop. Some workbenches and a few pots remain, but yeah, pretty empty.
I'm gonna evaluate everything in the room.
Yep.
All right, so anybody wants to look around, make a perception
Check
test?
it out.
Can I perceive what kind of skull I got?
What's
Sure.
it all about?
I have to roll for
It
it.
looks human.
I got 4 levels of evaluate. If it's valuable, it's going in my bag.
No, perception to look around the room.
No, I was evaluating the room.
The room.
You're gonna put the whole
looks
room
like
in the
a-
bag?
Looks like it was probably some kind of workshop.
I got an 8 on perception, okay?
An 8?
An 8.
Wow. Okay, so you, Alda, did you
That's
No,
4
said
success
you're looking-
levels. 4.
1.
positive?
Yeah.
And then yeah, you find
One positive on the skull.
so Cedric. It's clearly a human skull.
I'm gonna write it down as the low 10 skull.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you search first, girl? Since you had 4 success levels.
You told me it was a workshop?
Yeah.
What kind? So I know what I'm looking at.
It says there's a few. But do you? Okay, so just are you
Like-
searching
like-
the room?
Like, are there shelves and bottles and stuff? Is there like a dresser with drawers? Is
Not
there,
really.
like-
No.
I mean, looking at this picture, there seems to be like a desk with a chair and like a table or shelf full of bottles.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, I'm looking through all the bottles.
So like next to they're all empty, but next to the table there, you find a little broken barrel, and inside is a small pouch.
I take it out.
It feels heavy.
It's mine. What's in it?
If you look in it, and you see gold coins
It's mine.
and
Okay.
a bottle with syrupy green liquid.
Ooh,
Elixir.
it's mine. I just kind of pocket it.
Gregory,
Yeah.
with your success,
Huh?
you searched the body and find a scroll that I just added to the Discord chat that you can take a look at, because you can read, right?
I can read right.
I can also read right, sadly.
I'm pretty sure everybody can, right?
Mm-hmm. Not me.
Except for girl, that's it.
To the commander of the rescue party.
Do you read it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since you are reading this, I assume Narok got through with the message. Take care of him. He is my son and heir. I assume also that the orcs were unable to penetrate my warding spell. I regret I cannot greet you. I am wounded and feel myself dying. The ward will take the last of my life. I hope it will keep the greenskins busy until you arrive. They must bring the crystal of air with us and not Yazaran? Yazaran. Yaziran.
Gazaran, yeah.
The ferocity
Yazaran.
with which the orcs pursued us shows that they do indeed know of the awesome power of the crystals. I believe that they have already gained that which controls the earth. They must get no others. You should pursue them at once and ensure that they do not bear their prize to their cursed homelands, or all will be lost. Fare thee well, Hadron. Hadron?
Hadron.
Hadron. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's a Hadron.
Yeah, it just hits different when you read it in that voice. I gotta tell you, it just hits different.
But so there's those magic crystals or something. Probably sounds like a little bit.
Stones,
Oh.
Yeah, rocks.
like stones with great import. Stones that might like control the fate of things, like Doom.
Like Doom. Oh, yo, yep. No, okay, yeah, he said the thing. Gotcha. All right, so there's an earth one and an air one, which means it's probably
Wind
like
and
a
fire.
beer one.
Earth, wind, and fire.
Oh yeah. Do you remember?
I hate you.
Huh?
Don't worry.
That one got by him.
I was messaging Jess about what she found in the barrel.
Oh, secrets now.
I just put it in my pouch.
the
I
50
don't actually know
states?
what it was. I just went, oh, pocket.
Is it the 50 states?
No.
Was it
Correctly.
Doomstone?
Yeah, something about crystal of air and power of the crystals.
No.
I didn't know that we were doing a
Orcs.
Dark Crystal campaign. I would have been so much more serious if I had known we were doing a Dark Crystal campaign.
I think it's quite romantic in a way that, you know, with this man's dying breath, he put up this magical barrier.
Yeah, he must have been protecting something, probably.
Yes. However, this may be insensitive, but I'm sorry. Gudnavrok sounds like a greenskin name. No? That is this man's heir? Son? Sounds like an orc name.
What?
Gudnavrok?
Well, it says, since you were reading this, I assume Narok got through with a message.
Take care of him. He is my son and heir.
Yeah.
Narok got through the message and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind, you're right.
And I'm pretty dumb, so I think this is a human skull, but that means that it probably is an orc skull. I just think it's a human skull. This guy's an orc. I start smashing his bones.
Yeah, I mean, the body, yeah. If you start smashing it, you can. Anybody else would recognize, like, see, this is clearly not an orc. Orcs don't wear robes like this.
Would we see that? I don't
Clearly,
know.
he was doing magic. Like Alda was guessing, he probably was some kind of wizard.
Well, now he's dust.
So this was more of a decoy, it sounded like. They sent the crystal with somebody else. So this was just protecting nothing.
Or
Just
there's
to-
something further in.
Oh, is there more past this room? Is there like another exit from said room that we are currently
the
actively in?
crystal
No.
is with Yazaran.
Yeah.
Yazarain.
Whoa, Black Betty. Yeah, Zaran.
Yes.
Perhaps the people in town will know these names. The import.
Oh yeah. There's like we could ask all sorts of things to those
Loire
people. Loire?
is the town.
Oh.
Lawar.
I can go find out what is keeping Giuseppe.
It's a Bretonian-esque town. I forget what Loire means in French.
Well, there's the Loire Valley.
While they're all talking
Place
about
of things. Not a real place.
That might be what I named it after. I don't remember.
While they're all talking about the letter, I'm presuming none of you are paying attention to me.
No.
Probably not.
I'm always paying attention to you, girl.
You are not. You are crushing bones right now. You are way more invested in that than me.
But I'm
right now.
also always paying attention to you.
I'm going to pull out another note that I got earlier and go, hey, look what I found in this barrel.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're going to bring that up.
And I'm going to hand it to my friend.
Oh, she found another note.
Oh,
There's so many notes.
this guy had like a whole ton of time to
It's
write
so
messages
good.
to people before putting up this magical barrier.
Characters don't know this, but this is something that a girl found in that
Like episode
scroll-
1, right?
in the,
Yeah.
the body at the
Yeah.
bottom of that little
Yeah.
canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure listeners realize that. That's so good that
Yeah,
you just
and I did it
found
while you were all
here.
distracted because I'm keeping the scroll tube because it was really pretty. Probably worth money. I didn't care about the actual note inside, but I don't want to show you the scroll tube. So, you're all distracted. Good timing. You can have the paper part. I don't give a shit.
Oh, didn't the paper have the map on how to get to here?
100%.
Oh,
But I-
Drew it in the dirt.
yeah.
I gave it to my friend. And if she reads it out loud, she can't see it because you gave it to me silently on
Okay.
Discord. You have to share it with her.
Well, I thought you would share it with her.
Oh.
I'll just put it in the group chat now.
Yeah, I figured this is
Oh, let's read it.
And then
Can we have Greg to read it in the weird voice?
Now, hang on. I have
She gets
as an advanced skill,
Oh, that's right.
entertain speeches.
Yep.
You're fired, Greg.
Yep.
You're
Nope. I
That's
will sit
awesome.
down.
Yazaran, we are 24 brave warriors entrapped in the caves of the waterfall. The orc hordes surround us. Their number is many. We sense the presence of a mighty artifact, perhaps the one I told you of. If you have reached safety with your own charge and made allies among the humans, as we have heard, please send us aid. The thing they have must not remain with them, nor must our own secrets fall into their foul hands. Ketiger for Hadrin. And then there are some scribbles here. I don't know what that means. Thank you. Are you not entertained?
I throw her a gold coin.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well done. Wonderful show. I'm not sure what has anything to do with what we're doing here, but excellent performance.
Thank you.
You could be a halftime performer at my stadium.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm British again.
Everything
Damn
will
it.
be centered around Mimlydia.
So I'm down to 66 goals.
Okay.
So what do you say we probably head back to town and ask people if they know anything about these names or whatever?
So was that guy who was dead, who fell down next to Giuseppe? That's the Nazdrag guy or whatever his name is?
No, I think that was just a messenger.
Well, because they said that the dude.
Well,
got
you
out.
don't know that note that girl had was from the person
Right,
down.
right.
She said she found it in the barrel in this room.
Oh, I see.
That's what she told you.
Forgive me for being out of turn.
Just the look that I got after that is even better.
So yeah, I think we head back, right? This place is obviously free from all beasts, mans and or ladies, and we should go get our reward of a place to sleep.
Yeah, you haven't
Nice.
seen a beastman
Nice.
since you climbed up that hole.
Yeah, the policeman can't climb up holes. They have
policeman?
hooves. Huh?
Oh,
Oh, policeman. Well,
Policeman, they
listen,
can't.
most societies have police officers, so I'm assuming that beastmen do too.
Police beast.
Yeah.
And don't have a
And all of their crime happens on the second level because,
Yeah.
the policeman can't climb.
It's above the pay grade,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Nailed it.
Goes all the way up to the second floor, I think is what they say.
Yeah.
All right, so
Right.
we're packing out.
Unless there's other ways we wanted to go. Was there any other ways we wanted to go?
I really don't want to go down those super steep stairs.
Oh, we can slide down them.
On the bottoms?
Did any of
Yeah.
you people who can see in the dark? Some of you can see in the dark, right?
Yes, we have
Yes,
Okay.
I have night vision.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Dan was aware of that when you were over at the giant opening with the big drop off. Like maybe you could have seen something. Was it just like an empty dark? I don't know.
Dan, answer that question, but to me, please.
It looked like a really steep cliff face to like what looked like a water pond.
Are you
Oh,
responding to Facebook comments right now?
Yep.
During a recording? Well, I'm sorry about that. My bad.
What game are we playing?
Yuximage, let's say.
That got weird. Promoting network stuff. Don't worry about it.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so we've established that this drop off is not interesting and we don't care.
Yeah, what's with the drop off? Is it banned or restricted?
I just
do
really.
you want to go check it out?
Yeah.
All right.
I told
go
him that
over
it
there.
looked like it was a really steep cliff into water. Because
Does
that's
look
what it
very
looks like
steep.
on the map.
Yes.
Just into water?
That's what I could see with my night
So if you look
vision.
over the edge there, it says it's an almost vertical drop, about 15 feet.
Oh, that's not.
You could try to climb down, and you see that basically it becomes like a chute almost. And from the top there, those with the torch or those of you with dark vision,
Night vision.
I corrected myself.
Hmm?
You see there's water at the bottom that is flowing.
Sparkly.
Right. Well, if it's only 15 feet, like
No.
That's 3 entire people's worth of dying from falling. 15 feet.
That is a long way to fall.
it's not how the world works.
What it
Warhammer.
could be,
You
though.
haven't fallen off a waterfall in Dan's games or fallen off of a brick wall 2 feet from the ground in Dan's games, so it will kill you.
Jess didn't
Weird
believe
physics.
the dangers of falling until she saw it firsthand either. So if
I mean,
you were to fall
the human being that I am could survive a 15-foot fall.
15 yards.
Oh, I thought you said foot.
Did I say 15 feet?
I think you did say feet.
It is 15 feet.
Yeah. So
That's still 5 yards.
okay, but
Right?
Like,
So
you could dangle off the edge and you'd only be 10 feet up in the air.
I'm just saying, if you actually fell 15 feet, it's a D10 plus, what is it, 3?
Plus minus 10.
2, 1.
No, I forget. It's been so long since we've done it. It's 3 plus 3 per yard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, it'd be a lot of
And
damage.
plus-
But it's in the water.
Not directly, no.
I see.
Yeah, there's a little beachy spot on that map.
I see. All right.
I don't want to risk this. I think we have a lot of intel to get
Boo
back
on
to the town.
this. Bully on this. Bully
Phooey.
frog on this.
Phooey.
Call back.
That's a callback joke, Taylor.
Yeah, so, I mean, personally, it's 15 feet, we said, yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't we just make a human chain of people and slowly lower ourselves down?
No,
Just no. Nobody wants to do it.
Fine.
I could climb it, but no.
Oh, prove it. No, you won't. You won't do it.
Correct.
Okay.
What if someone got in the barrel and we could
Oh, did we see a barrel? There, yeah, you found that thing in the barrel.
I found nothing. Well, I found a note in the barrel.
note,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what those were the words you said, which is what I was responding to.
Yeah. I'm agreeing.
Almost forgot your own line there.
If only we had like a ball. Like we could toss down there to see how deep the water is.
You mean like a rock?
No, like a rock with holes in it and maybe a cavity inside, so like we'd know if it was sinking or floating, based off of the vacuum inside not being filled with material.
That's.
Like with a couple holes in it that you could like loop a rope through or something. You know what I mean? Like think a ball
Do you
with like
mean
2 holes here, like right here, right? That you could like toss down there.
would it be advantageous if it had nubs?
Wow, that took me way too long to get what the hell you were saying.
Yep.
And then we could see how fast the current moves or something. I don't know.
I understand you, but
I wasn't asking for you. That's something I would not do. But yeah, we could just go down those steep steps too and go back home and maybe rest as we kind of,
go back home.
How you gonna get out of here?
The other way that you said had stairs.
The one that girl went and came back said was a dead end?
This like what's right above Cedric.
Nothing. It's a little alcove.
Oh, that stops there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like another way out.
Here, I'll just move the wall a little bit so you can see more. But
Look at that high
Don't beat me-
fidelity.
Don't beat me to the joke.
see?
See more butts.
Okay, yeah, I drastically misunderstood what was happening here. I thought that was a way out.
No, that's just
I was
a
like,
little
oh, we
alcove.
found the thing. So obviously, they have provided for us an exit to go back home.
For questions, how far down or up was the hole from the fireplace?
9 feet.
Yeah, over the shoulder.
3 yards.
So would you let us make like an athletics check to like dangle down?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Give it a little dangle.
I'm gonna be a dangly do.
All right.
I will assist the lady.
Okay.
Ew, thank
That way you can get the right angle on that dangle.
So then, like, yeah, you can help her down. So make it an athletics test with +10.
I'm stuck on the wall again.
Stop doing that.
-1 success level.
With +10?
Yes.
Would you? Okay, you're gonna fall 3 yards.
Can I catch her? Because I'm helping her.
No, that was represented with the +10.
Okay, but can I spend a fate point?
That's
A
something
fate
as
point?
a
Yes.
DM will always say yes to.
Okay. Also,
No, I won't do that. I
fortune
won't take
point.
that from you.
What will I take?
I have so much fortune.
I gotta double check
Can I
it.
just spend a fortune to help her out?
I think fortunes are only for rerolls.
It's for actually re-rolling a failed test or adding HSL. I don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
she would need you to
DSL?
spend a fortune.
I'll
DSL?
use-
Yeah.
I'll re-roll.
Wait, but I want to roll falling damage.
No, we don't want you to.
Can I roll for how many teeth you lose?
How dare you?
And it's +1.
Why can't I find this?
Yeah, apparently I'm not that good at assisting, despite being a big burly man.
Yeah.
Jeez. You'd think I'd be able to offer like at least 15.
No 5s. They don't do 5s here.
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
Look.
150.
Oh, maybe they don't.
Yeah, they don't do 5s. Can you do math, Tim?
I don't know. Can you? Are you supernumerate? Because I am.
Are you sure? Because you can't apparently beat that sign.
Well, Dan wrote it, and much like I would ignore what he says, I also ignore what he writes.
Yeah, it's only been on that board for 4 years.
Wait, really?
Longer than that. Def longer than that.
I wrote that like when we first started. Yeah.
You could become immune to psychology until the end of your next turn with resolve?
Yep.
Interesting.
That's been a thing forever.
Sounds made up.
Yeah,
Do you mean I
so
could have ignored the modifiers from the critical hits on me with a resolve point instead of my fate points?
So like for a round.
okay. What was your roll for the athletics test?
Oh, as in like you still get the
I
effect,
spent
but
a fortune point to re-roll.
What was your
You can like
first
push
roll?
through the pain a little bit.
60 something.
How many negative success levels did you have? Did you have one or two?
2 negative success levels.
So it should be an average athletics test. Would that become a pass instead?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't need to spend the fortune point. Double checking falling
Haha.
is an average athletics test to lessen the damage you may sustain. If successful, you count as having fallen 1 less yard plus an extra less yard per success level.
Okay.
So that would be like technically it would count as falling 2 yards instead of 3. But like you said, you were lowering yourself down,
Mm-hmm.
and then Cedric was lowering it down even further. So
Right.
you just kind of drop a little bit and land
Okay.
just fine.
Twist your ankle.
Ooh! I found a bauble.
Oh. Oh, that's kind of nice.
It's so shiny.
did it melt in the fire?
That's probably been there for a long time.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I mean, the fire was still
Much
lit. We
aged.
didn't unlight the fire.
Yeah.
it's burned out by now. You guys have been
Yeah.
exploring for a little while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down.
I thought we were going over the cliffside. I didn't realize we were going down.
Oh, yeah. No,
Do you want to go back down the hole?
I see.
Everybody's scared of the cliff for some reason.
I go down. I'm totally dead.
What'd you roll?
Down the cliff?
I'm totally dead.
72.
Down the cliff? Let me reiterate.
Down the campfire hole.
Oh,
Okay.
That's dead.
So you try to jump down, so
No, I try to lower myself. All the things Danny said, but better.
but worse because you fell.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to fortune point it?
Why don't you go ahead and roll first, and then I'll decide.
All right, I rolled it. I'm not going to tell you what I rolled.
No, I'm not using a fortune point to reroll.
You just rolled it.
Oh, that was completely. That was for something else.
Get rid of that fortune point. You'd still a fail though, right? What is that? A 59?
Yeah, but I failed it. Not as bad.
I did say it was average, so.
Oh, I passed.
Athletics. Did you actually?
Yeah. What's athletics based off of?
Agility.
Oh yeah, I crushed it. Actually, yeah, my agility is a 40. Plus 20 is 60. I rolled a 59. By crush it, I mean I beat it by
I
1.
crushed it. I beat it by 1.
It's plus 1 success level. What do you want from me?
You want to see what I rolled for damage if you had failed?
Oh, I'm sure it's max.
It
Yeah,
was.
Of course it was. I've played this game before.
Who's next?
can I use climb?
You can climb down, sure.
Wait, we could have just climbed down?
You didn't ask.
Also,
You did.
did you
I
not?
don't have climb as a skill though.
Yeah, it's a basic skill. Everyone has it.
No, I know, but like my strength versus my agility.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
No, I'm the same.
I'll hop down as well. I have athletics.
So average.
I pass.
Dude did a backflip on that thing.
Yeah, so I just wanted to reiterate. Oh, no, it's a 17. Okay, I thought I rolled the 11. I was about to be like, where's my knuckles treat?
I also pass because it's average.
All right. So you all make it back down that hole. You know the way out from here, and you can get back out into the light of day and decide what you're going to do from here now that you've cleared what is known as the waterfall complex. So see what happens next in episode 8.
Whoop whoop.
Tim, next is episode 8.
Ain't that great?
Don't procrastinate.
You'll find out what I say next time.
Oh, that's a good one.
I want to know what happens next time.
Big Hero 8.
I'm like ready to play right now.
It's the third in the series about
Why
Big
is it
Hero
not 2 weeks
6.
from now?